Hey folks, it's Chef Kevin. Tonight I'm making, well, I'm going to call it spicy chicken thighs with fried rice. This is going to be a nice tasty meal. Okay, watch how I do it. Okay, I have 4 pretty huge chicken thighs here. Now I patted them dry. I want to get that water off so they saute better. That way you get less splatter. So right now I'm just trimming off the excess fat and skin. You don't need that. You want to make it look nice. The chicken you buy at the stores, you always have to touch them up a bit. Nothing magic here, just common sense. These thighs you actually have to fold out. Now you can make this with boneless breasts if you like, or boneless, skinless thighs if you like as well. I'm going to salt and pepper these. That's pink Himalayan sea salt. Both sides, of course. And some coarse ground black pepper. Salt and pepper being the 2 most common spices in the world. Now I'm just rolling them around to pick up the remainder. Salt and pepper, I mean, it costs money, so might as well use it. I have a 12-inch pan here, and I'm going old school with this tonight. I'm using lard, which is rendered pork fat. So a couple of tablespoons full, that's all you need. This has more flavor than oil or butter. Stir that around a bit. Skin side down. Want to get some color on this. I'm not going to cook it completely through because this is a braised dish, which means it's cooked in liquid that's almost as high as the protein, in this case the chicken. So I got some nice color on that one side there. This takes about 4 to 5 minutes per side, not a long time. So I'm going to take them out and reserve them. That pan is screeching hot, boy. Now I'm going to use the same pan to saute the mushrooms and onions mixture, but I'm going to clean it out. There's just too much water in there and too much fat. You don't need all that fat. So I have one large red onion. Doesn't have to be red, but it has to be large. In this case, this is serving 4 people. Now I'm not doing any fancy cuts here. All this is going to shrink down in size, so I'm kind of leaving it rather large. Onions ready to go. So I have several large white button mushrooms here. I always cut off the stems because the stems are kind of nasty at the end. They're dried out and stuff. So I'm cutting these in about 1/4 inch thick strips. Mushrooms ready. Okay, that's my clean pan with a little grapeseed oil, which is great for sauteing. Little sea salt. That'll help draw out the moisture from the mushrooms. Now I'm using smoked paprika. This gives it a nice smoky flavor. Paprika is not hot, but it has a certain spice level to it. Now I'm actually adding these spices in pretty early, and there's a reason for that. The reason is I want to start roasting these spices off. That'll give it a much bolder flavor than if I was to add them later. That's a little cayenne pepper there, about a teaspoonful of cayenne. And I'm going to roast these spices down with the mushrooms. Red onions in. Now I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now tomato paste is basically concentrated tomato sauce. And that'll give it some nice little acidic flavors to it. And I'm adding 2 cups of chicken stock. Like I said, this is braised, so that's the liquid right there. Mix that up a bit. It looks very thin right now, but a lot of the water will evaporate and it'll thicken out towards the end. So I'm putting the chicken back in now. Yeah, put some of that sauce right on top. How about a little red wine? Wine is used pretty extensively in a lot of dishes, a lot of recipes, and it adds flavor. I mean, people drink wine because it tastes good, right? Well, at least that's what my parents told me. So I have some nice fresh dill here. I try to avoid dried spices, and dill goes very nice with chicken. Cooking away nicely, and I'm going to add some fresh dill, stir that in, and now I'm going to cook this for about 45 minutes on a simmer, because this is bone in, so anything bone in takes twice as long basically as a boneless piece of meat. And as it cooks, the sauce will reduce and all these spices will come together. Tell me that don't look good. Okay, so now I'm going to make the fried rice. That's a shallot. And kind of do a coarse chop on that. I don't want to make it a fine chop. I want the pieces to be visible within the fried rice. Now a shallot is very similar to an onion, but it's not quite as piquant, not quite as strong. Okay, I have a few mini bell peppers here. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting them like a circle, like a ring, I should say. And that doesn't really make it taste any better, but it sort of makes it look a little bit more attractive. And food has to look good in order to taste good. And I have a few different colors here. I'm trying to make the food look colorful. You don't want it monotone. Mini bell peppers, and they hardly have any seeds in them, so I'm not going to bother taking what little seeds are in there out. Okay, that's a new pan, a little grapeseed oil again. You don't want to use a heavy virgin oil for sauteing. You don't want to taste the oil in this case. Shallots in. Little sea salt. Little pepper. Stir that up a bit. Yeah, we cooking here, folks. Back to the shallots. I'm gonna put my peppers in now. The onions only took a couple of minutes to cook. You want to make them translucent. You don't want to put a lot of color on that. Okay, that's 2 cups of cold cooked rice, and that's how you make fried rice. And this rice really came out nice. It was like a crunchy fried rice. Cilantro. More taste, more color. Stir that in a bit. Okay, what I'm going to do now is add an egg. That's a raw egg. And that's actually how you're supposed to make fried rice. Most of these Chinese restaurants you go to, you order fried rice. It doesn't have egg because some people are allergic to egg. I get it. But if it doesn't have egg in it, it's not fried rice. Or at least authentic fried rice. Just a few sprinkles of soy sauce and this is ready to go. Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's serve this up. Friggin' hungry. It's 1 thigh. Little spillage, but I'll take care of that. Oh, it's some nice fried rice. Tell me that don't look good. Look at all those colors. If it doesn't look good, it's not going to taste good. More of that sauce. Yeah. Get that out of the way. I'm going to clean up this plate now. You can't serve somebody a plate like that looks like that. So a little wipe here and there. So let's taste this bad boy. So friggin' hungry. I've noticed that my food always tastes better when I'm hungry. The thigh is cooked through, so no problem with that. This is so nice and tasty. I'm so impressed with myself. It was nice and spicy, not over the top. Okay folks, this is Chef Kevin, and I want to thank you for watching this video. It's kind of unusual for me to make a video in this style, but I'm trying different things. So if you like this channel, if you like me, then throw me a friggin' bone here.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.